I honestly don't know what to say. To be honest, it's not gonna be our usual stream. This one is gonna be quite heavy, quite quite depressing actually. I should probably change the title of that because I haven't changed it from last time. This will not be. This is not a stream to be laughed at, and it's definitely not a stream where we are going to be having fun at all. This is definitely not that at all. It's a completely different thing actually. Completely different situation. Sorry, that was really weird. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a completely different situation. This is not. This is not a good. This is not a stream to be having a great time or whatnot. This is. This is me opening up, talking about stuff, and just driving in the background because that kind of calms me down a bit. But the best thing I can describe this is this will also be this clip, or rather this rerun or whatever you're gonna call it. This will be uploaded to my YouTube, and it will be advertised for everyone to see. So if you're watching this in post, whatever. This is not your average stream or video. This is I can't really describe it. Basically, I just wanted to open up and basically just explain how things are going right now. Effectively, I have no IRL friends anymore. It will not be it's yeah, it will not be great. It's I've got no friends in real life anymore. I still talk to people online, sure, but in real life, that's gonna be a struggle. Because I have made an agreement with someone. I will not go into details what that is because it is highly personal, and everyone involved has been very, very, very ashamed including me, and basically, what we're what I'm basically saying is I am not friends with these people anymore on mutual agreement because well, actually no. I'll rephrase. I'm not friends with most of the people. I still am friends with some of them, but I will. But I have said to them, look, we won't be talking for a while because da 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 da, and mutual agreements and whatnot, and they basically just accepted my apologies and said it's fine and whatnot. But it, this stream is about saying goodbye to this and basically just closing a massive chapter in my life. Because as of late, I've just changed for the worst, actually. Um, you know, you'll see a bunch of, even online, you'll see a bunch of people saying, wow, Log changed a lot and whatnot, So I think it's quite important for me to go into this because, I don't know why I'm laughing. This isn't even a laughing matter. I'm actually quite upset. But, you know, I need to preserve my mental health and I need to become a better person, really. That's effectively the gist of it. It's not easy being alternative and autistic at the same time. I know that's not an excuse, that's just me being dumb. Yeah, no, it's just, I just need to improve myself as a person, be more kind, be more caring, be considerate of others, all of that jazz. This applies to online as well because, quite frankly, I have been a literal dick. But, yeah, I think it's important that I mention all of this, especially considering, there is a lot of stuff going on within the community, and a lot of people are not very happy with what's been going on, and neither am I, really, because this is not a stream where I can just sit there and, brush it off. This is literally one of the worst positions one can be in. I don't know if anyone will watch this live, but I know a few people will watch this in post, but I won't go into details, but, because, no one outside of this circle, deserves to know the details, because, quite frankly, it gets just awful, and, it becomes really toxic, and I don't want people coming after these different people and like different personalities, considering one of them is a streamer as well. However, I just don't want people going after these people, going after their social medias and whatnot just because they're friends with me. That's not okay. I do not I do not condone that these actions will be for these actions to be taken, which is why I am not mentioning any names at all. I'm just saying, these people. I am quite frankly, I'm literally not on speaking terms with. And one of them accepted my apology. I am really glad for that. I hope that her and her new boyfriend do exceptionally well. I do wish for the best for her new boyfriend. I do wish for the best for him because he's got his GCSEs coming up and whatnot, and all of that jazz. And it's this week, quite literally. It's literally just started. At least for art people. But GCSE wise, yeah, I do hope the best for everyone involved. I'm not quite at GCSEs yet. I've only just chosen mine, but yeah, this is a situation where I do have to talk about this, openly speak about it, not give too much away, but just let people know and understand that yes, I need to change, and nobody involved should have been involved, let alone in that situation. But it's simply quite frankly not a great situation to be in, especially considering a lot of these people, they're not massive fans of me now, but it's just life there. you can't really do much about it now because it is quite literally, you can't do much about it. It is simply, it's just not something you can change. It is not something I am willing to change, but my past mistakes, I have accepted it, and I accept that, I may not be able to be forgiven, and, I accept that as well. I do hope for the best for everyone involved. Yeah, that's about it. Quite frankly, this has been just like an awful mess for everyone, and honestly, I like to go. I hope that everyone can understand this, watching. That's why I am taking a break from development. I'm handing development for now to Deacon. I'll still take charge of things, create a few decisions as well, of course. However, from now, I will stop developing as it currently stands. We've still got about a month, just under a month now, and we've pretty much finished Dream Kit, pretty much finished most of the assets. So I think it is just important to recognise that, and just take a break for once. It's just been non-stop work for the past 3 months roughly, not even that, 5 months I think, I can't remember, but honestly I think it's just really important to remember that people have feelings, so whilst yes I may seem like I'm this well-tuned machine who can do anything. Sometimes people need a break, and right now I am very much in a position where I probably do need to take a break because I need to preserve my health, I need to preserve everyone else's health, and I don't want to be intruding on other people's thoughts, opinions. I just want the best. I just wish for the best for everyone. Even for those who aren't involved, if you're ever feeling, upset or whatever, or alone, please just reach out. If you don't want to talk to someone, please do know that you're not alone. No matter how hard it is, whether you're dealing with death or...
Alright, mostly me, but I've been telling everybody.
Or something. If you're dealing with death or some form of grief, maybe go for a breakup, it's completely okay, because it is good to take a break sometimes, take some time off, process some emotions, as I have done. Because this has all been in the span of about 3 days now, and honestly, maybe 2 weeks at this point. The beef between me and one of them, or a few of them, gone on a bit longer, but at this point, with everyone involved, it's been a couple of days, and I don't know, but I just wanted to wish everyone the best. But yeah, no, it's frankly, it is a challenge sometimes. Getting used to making new friends. Trust me, I would know. I've literally moved like a bajillion times. I've been to all sorts of different schools, but and all sorts of different areas. But yeah, moving is never easy, no matter what end of the spectrum you're on. Whether you're the one moving or you're the one seeing your best friend move or whatever. I've been on both ends, and it's quite frankly disappointing. See, but there's not much you can do, realistically. Yeah, I don't know if there's much else. I don't know if there's much else I can say, because realistically, I can't go too into detail because we've had an agreement and whatnot. But yeah, this is basically I feel really upset, really shamed actually. This has been really guilty about all the mistakes I have made, whether that be offline or online. You know, it doesn't matter. I have made a few really bad mistakes here. You know, in my 5 years of having this presence, this is turning 6 this year. This will be a significant impact, considering one of the people that I am not friends with anymore, the person I had an agreement with, he introduced me to streaming. I've got to congratulate him. He's a fantastic streamer. I do wish the best for him. GCSEs and whatnot. I know I sound repetitive right now, but I don't understand how much I hope as well. Because, well, you know, it's not easy to let go, let alone having it all fall apart right in front of you. There are a lot of people who are just by the situation. It's not just me, it's other people as well. But yeah, I think I'd just rather address it publicly. Let people know, you know, I'm not in a great headspace. You know, I've had a lot of things happen to me. But yeah, rather than just bottle it up, I'd rather just express myself and see where that takes me, I guess. See where it gets me to, because I don't want to be in a situation where I bottle it all up and then it just suddenly lashes out, like, I don't know, like 5 weeks later, you know what I mean? You know, bottling up is the worst thing you can do in any situation. So, yeah, I think it's easier, it's simpler, and I think it helps everyone involved, even those who are not involved. Those who are unaware, please stay unaware. You know, please stay unaware of who these people are. They are harassing them, because you know, this is not drama exactly. It's more so improving myself, just letting them live peacefully, you know, because quite frankly, and you know, growing up for once and being this good person, because I don't want to be this guy who's constantly sticking around asking for attention and whatnot. That's not great for anyone involved. So yeah, I cannot stress it enough. Just do not go after them. Do not hate them. Do not despise them. If anything, go after me. All right, because you know I am the one deciding this. I am deciding that I do not want to be friends anymore, and we have reached a mutual agreement. And if anything, this is my fault. Total. This is me taking accountability for this. They have done nothing wrong. Right, this is not exactly drama. Once again, this is not drama at all. Far from it. This is just me addressing a small problem. If it was drama, I would have made a project about it. And even then, I probably wouldn't have, because you know it's just utterly disrespectful for everyone involved, really, and you know, nobody deserves to be put on a kid's website. Wait, hold on, that sounds wrong. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves to be flamed on a kid's website. Alright, that's a bit crude, but it is what it is. I think I've said enough. And you know, I just want to thank everyone for being a friend, and a couple of their partners. Thank you, partners in my life. No, I couldn't have. No, it's difficult, but I think whether or not this is a good decision, I'll leave that up to you. But to me, this seems like the right decision for now, because if I'm gonna change myself, if I want to improve myself, if I want to be less of a dick, no, I think this is the best way to go about it, especially considering it's mutual and everyone involved agrees and whatnot, and we're all consenting parties to this change, and honestly, I think this is the best way to go about it as of right now, and well, you can decide for yourself whether or not this is a bad idea, but it's taken a lot of confidence, a lot of courage, a lot of strength for me to open up about this, and even just say it outright, because maybe not everyone will be behind this decision. They'll be like, oh, you'll have no friends. That's an irrelevant factor to me. Having friends is completely irrelevant to this conversation. What matters more is, what matters more to me is having the ability to be more considerate and make everyone involved happier, and everyone else happier who isn't involved, because having friends is nice, but I'd rather not have friends and be a nice person and have people like me, rather than have friends, be inconsiderate and overly a dick and have nobody else like me, and even my friends hate me. So, I'd rather option A over option B, to be honest, because it's the right thing to do to me. It's the right thing to like. I've said all I've needed to say. And overall, I know this is a bit of a long gap, but this is not, and I know I've repeated myself a lot, but this is not something to be taken lightly. This is a relatively serious moment in my life, and actually potentially in my career as a streamer and as a content creator. Because I struggle with being social now. Beforehand I was perfectly social. I was having time of my life, and I was happy and whatnot. And I just 15 months ago that kind of changed. Even then, I even say November 2025. That's when it kind of started to worsen quite a lot. And I just became just a dick. And I need to improve myself and build myself back up, build my reputation back up, because I need to return to partly what I once was. I need to return to this nice person. I was still a bit of a dick back then, but I think I can improve on myself a bit and, well, actually become this person people want to talk to and people want to hang around and, get inspired by. You know what I mean. But, yeah, I think that's what I need to say. I am going to sign off now because, well, I've stated what needs to be stated, and I've expressed my personal opinion, and I've explained it, and yeah, I will be taking a break from development for a while. Maybe for streaming, I might continue. I cannot guarantee that though at all, because I am quite literally in a spot where, ooh, should I do it or not? But yeah, even yesterday's streams, I was a bit off. So yeah, I think it's perfectly reasonable for me to say, stay away from social media and online platforms as right now, and stop posting for a bit. Maybe wait a week, maybe a week or a few days at least, at least a couple days, and then come back, see how everyone's doing. I will comment, I will post, but I will not upload any projects for the time being. Um, thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, if you skipped ahead, you're a bit of a wanker. But pretty much, um, all I've need, all I want to say is, I'm taking a break and these are my reasons why. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think that is a good point to end the stream on. So, and end the video if you're watching in post. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. I don't know when I'm coming back. I'll probably just randomly come back at some point. I can't give you an exact date because I'll just disappear and I'll just reappear. I mean, you know how I was when I tried moving accounts. But yeah, I think I will end it here. So thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you all soonish. And I will communicate with you guys more and open up on my mental health. Obviously, I'll keep a lot of things private because it's none of your business. I am choosing to upload this, but yeah, um, yeah. Thank you all. And I will end it here. Goodbye.